Hey guys, it's Regund here, and in this video I'm gonna show you how you can build this stacking raid farm that will give you up to 125,000 items per hour. Before we start, a few words. First, this farm is designed by Ianxofour. He's creating incredible, awesome farms, and he allowed me to use his farms for my videos. But I won't explain the farm in detail to you, so make sure if you want to know how this farm works in detail to check his videos. But check his videos, of course, out also if you don't want to know the details, because he's building incredible farms. So in this video I'm gonna explain it very shortly to you. I will show you mostly the building and a small explanation how this system works. Also, you will find a detailed item list in the video description below. And then some other things, if you need help of this farm, because it's very difficult to build, then make sure to join my Discord. I will make some channels if you need some help there. We have experienced players that can help you with any problems. Also, I will help you, or make sure to check out my live stream where we can also help you with your problems. Then I've built this this farm on a vanilla server. If you are playing on another server with some mods or something, I can't guarantee that this farm will work. And also, many have the problem that they don't drop totems. That's because you will drop totems at the difficulty normal or higher. If you play on easy or peaceful, you won't drop any totems. So if you need totems, make sure to set the difficulty at least to normal. So first I'm gonna explain very shortly to you how the system works. You have to know about raids, that a villager, if he triggers a raid, he has to have a job. That's very important. And also he has a radius where the monsters can spawn. And also where the raid can be. So if the villager goes out of the radius, the raid will search for another point to spawn. So the system works that this villager is the first one who is the target of the raid. Then you will take his job away and the game will search for a new position of the raid. This will be up there, the next one, and up to the top. So this system will continue. And because the range, you will get out of the range of the raid, there will start a new raid, because you have a range of 128 blocks. Or probably I'm wrong at this number right now, but you have a range of a raid. If you go out of the range of the raid, you can start a new raid. So if the raid center is going upwards, you will get out of the raid distance, and then it can instantly start a new raid. And this happens infinitely. So every time you activate the system, so every 1.5 seconds, the raid will go up and a new raid will start down here. And then the mobs, why are they spawning over there? Because the game is searching for a spot where it can spawn the monsters, and it will go into every time into a higher radius until he reaches this point here, because here are the only spawnable blocks. Everything else is spawn proofed or out of the range to spawn in there. And yeah, so they will spawn at this exactly point here. So if you're in the killing area, you will activate the system, you will start a raid, the raid will go out of your range. You will, with killing a new captain, you will trigger a new raid starting, and the same will happen every single time you hit your armor stand in your killing chamber. And yeah, then the mobs will come down here, very low health, you will kill them, the items will go into the sorting system here. And then you can take out the items if you want, if you're finished with your raid. So that's the basic informations how this system works. If you want a detailed information about every single system here, make sure to check out Ianxofour's video, because he is very good in explaining, also for very unexperienced farm builders. So yeah, so let's start building. So before we start building, some words before we start. If you press F3, you can see your coordinates, your normal X, Y, Z coordinates. And 2 rows below it, you can also see the chunk coordinates, which is 7 or 6, 614 now for me. And also the direction you are facing below it, the east, south, west, or where you're looking currently. Also the targeted block on the right side. Currently it's targeted fluid. You will also need this option, so make sure that you know how to use it. And also, if you want to turn on the chunk borders, you can turn it on and off with F3 plus G. You won't need it. You won't need it that much in the video, but just so you know, I would recommend it. So I will leave the coordinates open so you can see everything. And now you see you go on the chunk coordinates of one chunk to 14, 15, and 9 and put a block below it. Then you build up for 6 scaffoldings on this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you go up and look into the south and put on 1 block, and then again for 9 scaffoldings to the air. Then on the Y coordinates you can go here, 1 to south, and then again 11 scaffoldings. Also make sure to check the Y coordinates always when I'm standing on top of the scaffoldings here. Then look into the east and put down 1 scaffolding at coordinate 89. Then again 12 scaffoldings to the top. And put down 1 to the south and 5 to the west. After you got this, go up for 31 more scaffoldings to the air. So on top you should be on the Y coordinate 132. Now go here, take some Soulsand and put 3 Soulsand on both sides of this bridge here. And 1 row of dirt right here. Now it should look like this. Now put 1 block of dirt right there and remove these scaffoldings here. And make sure to always double check the coordinates if you have the same one on the Y coordinate. Then put lava on top of the dirt block there. By the way guys, less than 1% of you guys watching the video right now are actually subscribed to my channel. So yeah, subscribing is free and I would really appreciate if you could consider subscribing to finally reach the 1000 subscriber, the big goal. And if you don't like my content anymore, feel free to unsubscribe at any time. And now let's continue with the video. Now you go up to the top of your tower here. And then look to the east and build 1 scaffolding. And then again for 31 scaffoldings into the top. Now 1 scaffolding to the west. And again 31 scaffoldings to the top. Now 1 to the west. And then for 32 scaffoldings to the top. Now you go 5 to the south. And then you take dirt and put 1 dirt right here. And 1 on the end of the bridge. Now if you stay on this coordinate, you should be on the same chunk coordinates like I do. And Y coordinate 227. Now you go to this block here. And remove these. And then you put lava here. After this you quickly go down to this point where I'm going right now. And you pick up this lava here. And as soon if you see the corners, you can put water down there. And important, you have to do it before the other lava is coming down here. So pick it up and put water right now. Now you will have a small cobblestone tower here. And don't forget to remove the water. Then remove this layer until you reach the Soulsand right here. After you got this, you can go down and go to the entrance and put down a torch right here to spawn-proof this hole here. And build up for 2 dirt right here. Also keep an eye on the coordinates Y coordinate 69 for now. Then look to the east and remove this block and put a dispenser right there. Like this. Into this one put one armor stand, that's very important. Then remove this block and put a button right here. Then look to the north and remove a 3 block high wall. Also to the west. Here we will add the storage system. Then, oh, the lava arrived. Then build out for 4 blocks and build a 4x5 platform right here. Then we start building the storage system. Just follow my steps right here. Then take coppers and place them like I do. 5 on top of them and 5 leading into them and 5 leading into them. And then on top of these also again 5 hoppers leading into them ones below it. Then take redstone torches, put them here. Just a normal storage system like you know it probably. I've just made some in my last videos if you want to check it out. Then 3 blocks on top here. And on top of that take your comparator, put them right here in a row and then fill out the area with redstone here. So it would look like this now. At the end put down a chest here, there will come the single items like crossbows and totems. So this one will collect all the single items and don't forget the hopper on top of it. Now remove these blocks here and put glass right there and just follow my steps. I'm building the glass right now in my video. There will be the item pipeline, I will say. So then a Soulsand and light it up. This will burn all the items that the collecting system will not collect. Put down 2 blocks here and water, no, trapdoors first, right here, and put water in. And then another trapdoor on top of it. Now it should everything look like this. Now also put down glass here and remove these 4 cobblestone blocks. And put now again complete this here. Like I did. Now go down here and build a 3x5 platform out of this here. And also make sure that you double check always the coordinates if you have the same coordinates like I do. Now remove these 2 blocks here and go inside here and remove this room here. Take some building blocks and a button. Then a dispenser right here. And put in 16 armor stands, that's very important. Then take a Cauldron and put a string on top of it. And fill this area here with glass, like I do. Then put down a slab here so you can crouch and go out, in and out, like this. Stand in the middle now and put down 2 dirt blocks here. And put down signs here above this water system. Then put down water here. Now build up for 2 more glass blocks and put water into this direction here. So this will connect to this system. Now build up for 24 blocks so you will end up at the Soulsand platform, like we do now here. Go now onto the top of your tower here. And remove the lava and put down the water at the same time, like we did before. Now, okay, this shouldn't happen, like this now. Now build up here and put down 2 blocks on both sides here, and also then take any block that you can see it's different. I used red stained glass. You could also use, for example, gold blocks or something. You will remove them in a few minutes if we reach this step here. So these are just temporarily. Remove this one now and put water in here, and then build out for 2 blocks on every side, so you will get a 7x7 platform if you complete this platform here. So after you got this, build a wall, cobblestone wall around it, and then look to the south, remove this wall here and put a single fence there. Then go to the northeast here and put a lightning rod right there. Then exchange these cobblestone blocks with glass blocks. Then go on these blocks and double check the chunk coordinates with mine. Now go again to the bottom of your farm and look to the south and build a little platform here for your villagers that you will bring in soon, and remove these blocks here. Then follow my steps right here. So then go into the middle and put down Soulsand and use Kelp or Bonemeal to build the Kelp all up to the top. So you could use Kelp or Bonemeal. And also, very important, if you run out of air, then take a trapdoor with you, so you can place it somewhere to get air, and you can breathe then, and if you want to continue, you can remove it and then start going up again. So, if you are here, you can go back down and remove the kelp and go to the top and test the elevator here. Then remove these 2 blocks on top and go to this platform here. Then build 1 scaffolding to this direction and 4 into this direction. Then put an observer to this spot here. Then go up for 5 scaffoldings and remove the 4 blocks above the observer to put more observers facing downwards right there. Now 2 more scaffoldings here, and then put sticky pistons on the left and right of this tower here, both facing upwards. Then put 1 composter there and there. And also always make sure to check the coordinates if you have the coordinates also with facing on the block. Then put glass here and a stair on the lower composter right here, and build a 2 block high glass wall around it, like I do, and 1 on top of this second composter, and put water into the stair. After you got this, you have to go to the next stage here on y coordinate 163, and we have to repeat this step a little bit, just a little bit different with 1 less observer. You can just follow my steps right here because it's almost the same like we did in the last step. So just now we need these 3 observers instead of 4 observers. We will repeat this step also for the next stages with every time 1 less observer. Also, in this spots you can perfectly double check the coordinates if you go into the water and you have the same y coordinates and also the same chunk coordinates. You are fine with everything you've built now. Now go to y coordinate 132, and we will also build again the system. Like before, just follow my step. Now we just need 2 observers on top of the one observer instead of 3, and on the last layer that we will go after this one, we will just need 1 observer. But now just follow these steps again. And like always, double check the coordinates. After you got this, go again to the next station here on the y coordinate 89, and then just repeat like we did in the last stages, the steps. They're very easy, but I think it's easier if I show it to you rather than completing it and just showing it full build to you. I think it's easier to follow if I build it step by step. And like always, make sure to check the coordinates if we are in here. So then we have to go to the village and steal some villagers from them. Just take a boat and just bring them to your farm. Very important it is that your villager has no job. If he has a job, make sure that he loses it or take another one, because otherwise you can get some trouble with it. Then you can just remove the boat here, and you have to get him into the elevator. That's a little bit tricky. You have to go get him up this platform here, and then he will try to walk to the composter, end up in front of the elevator, but this is a little bit annoying if you don't want to walk automatically there. Right now he did it, and then just push him into the elevator so he will get up to the top. And just follow him. On top you have to remove any of the red glass or any glass block you used for it, and then get the villager inside of it. And if he's in there, you just have to remove the composter carefully so the villager will drop straight down into the water down there. And then you have to repeat this step for 3 more villagers. Also make sure to fill this platform up again. So then your 5th villager you have to leave here, then push him into the elevator, and after this remove the composter and also the Soulsand, and then a few seconds later put down the Soulsand again and go up. The removed Soulsand will be for that the water will removed out of the stations and that the stations will get activated. Then go to these chunk coordinates like I do, 13 and 15, and put a composter right there. Look on the targeted block, and then get the villager inside of it. And after you got him in, you can take glass on top of him. Then go on every station and seal the roofs with glass. Go onto your Soulsand area and then follow my steps here and check. Also always check the direction I'm looking towards. Put an observer here, a solid block right there, and a torch on top. Then take again solid blocks and build a row of 9 blocks right here. Remove this one scaffolding. and then build out for 4 blocks on both sides. After that, you take redstone and build it to this point where I'm doing it, right here, and then take your repeater and press it once, and then continue the redstone line to the end. Then take pistons and place them right here on both sides. And remove this cobblestone here towards the south. Then take glass and just build the glass like I do in the video. Then put a cauldron here and put lava into it. And put glass right here and there on these spots here. Then take the composters and put them on these spots here. And then take stairs and put them right here, facing outwards, and put a glass block next to it so you can put water inside of it. On both sides again. Then build up again for 3 blocks at the same spots like I do. So it will look like this now. And then go and remove the middle layer here. So there will be a hole. Then go down here, remove this 1 glass block and 1 cobblestone in front of every Soulsand, and put another Soulsand right there and light it up. And put glass on both sides. Then take slabs and spawn-proof the pistons. That's also very, very important. Then go on this coordinate on 78 right here on this scaffolding we've built before and build up to the tower. And now we have to repeat some steps, put an observer right there, a solid block behind it, on top of it a torch, and then again the row of 9 blocks right here, and on both ends build out for 4 blocks. And also the redstone will be completely the same. Don't forget to press the repeater once. Then go to the tower and remove these 2 layers here. And then take pistons, put them on these spots. Then look into the north and put magma blocks right there. Then in front of it a Soulsand row, in front of it again a magma row, and then again a Soulsand row, and remove this cobblestone there. Then take glass and build this up here for 2 rows. Right here we have to put down a stair and also surround it with glass blocks, so we could put water inside it. Repeat this on the other side as well. Then put down a sign here and remove this cobblestone and put water into the stairs. Then go again here and put 1 block on top of this and trapdoors right there. And a row of glass behind it. Then finish everything up by taking glass and build it at the same spots like I do. At the end, don't forget the slabs again to spawn-proof the pistons. Now go down to the Y coordinates here and remove, put an observer in front of the string and a piston behind it. Like this. And then take, okay, this was a little mistake by myself. I will correct it in a few seconds, but now just follow my steps. Remove this scaffolding on the target block Y coordinate 70. And now I will correct it. Remove this observer again and put it below the sticky piston right here. And behind the observer we will put another sticky piston again. Right here. And then an observer on top of this scaffolding here. Then build out here. Put a solid block right here and a repeater on top of it. And then put down another solid block right there and then build out for a few blocks right here. So you will get on the other side here. Put down two temporary blocks right there. Remove this one and put a piston facing towards the tower, right, like this. And also in front of the repeater, in front of the repeater there, it's a little bit tricky to hit this spot. Also, you can remove the block on the left side. Put down another block right there and take redstone, and then don't forget the torch and put the redstone here and remove this one now here. Take now a lever and put it right here. Activate it. Remove the cobblestone on the right side. Activate it again. And put Soulsand right there. Then activate it again. Take the cobblestone from this side again and remove it. And put another magma block right here. Then we can go down here and remove the scaffoldings here. And remove these blocks here. So on this side here. And also remove this single block right there. Then take torches and spawn proof this layer here. And take ladders to get up to your killing chamber. Right, like this. Then remove these temporary blocks here. Press this button once and also the button on your left right there. So the armor stands will pop up. Put down a pressure plate right there and then put two glass blocks here and connect the pistons with the pressure plate. Now also we have to sort our items here that we want to collect. Just do it like I do. If you want to collect more items, you have to add more modules of this. That's actually very simple. If you don't know how to use this system, just check out my last videos. Now you will see how we have to do it. In the lower hoppers, we have to put one stack of the item we want and also one stack of items that we don't get out of the farm. And on top of this one, a single item we want and also another item. Very important, not the same item, another item. So the modules should look like this now. Then the farm is almost ready. Use a netherite sword like this with sweeping edge, sharpness, mending and looting. That's also very important. If you use I will say a cheap sword or not a strong sword, it could cause some problems because the evokers probably could spawn some vexes. So to avoid this, you could lower the difficulty from hard to normal. But watch out, because on easy and peaceful you won't get any totems of undying. So if you don't have enough damage, if you just have an iron sword on normal or hard, you could also use beacons to strengthen your power, or you could also use potions to get a better strength. So yeah, make sure that you have enough damage. If you don't have enough damage to kill all of them at once, it could get you in trouble. So to start the raid, you need the White Omen effect, and you have to go to the platform of your raid farm. Don't worry, it won't start before you enter the platform. Then you see we are on survival, we don't have any armor right now, and we have the difficulty on hard. You can see it here. Also, very important, the raid is building up with the time, so it starts a little slowly, and after 2 minutes it will reach its full speed. So yeah, make sure to consider that. Don't wonder if it doesn't work like after a few seconds, and make sure to put the render distance low to the 6 chunks or something to avoid lags. So as soon as you go out of the boat, the raid will start, you see, then go up the ladder very quick until before the raid reaches 75%, go into this room here, and then just hit the armor stand like this. I'm here in creative, that's why I destroy it right now. So you have to consider that you have to be in survival. Very important, you have to be at 1500 milliseconds, so hit it every 1500 milliseconds or every 1.5 seconds. You could use a program, or you could do it manually a little bit with, yeah, I think you can count a little bit to 1.5 seconds. It doesn't have to be exactly the time, but if you use exactly this time, it will go, of course, quicker, and you will get better loot, or more loot. So now you have to just hit it for a few minutes until the raid reaches full speed, and I will do it now for 5 minutes, and then I will show you the results. So now we can go out. You see the loot is going around here. And also again, you can do this full automatically by using an auto clicker, but you can also do it manually. And now you see here, the Ravagers are dying because of the Cauldron, and also because they are stuck in a block. And if you go up here, you see here's nothing happening, nothing special, but the monsters are all of them down there. So now you can see this. And because we are not in the system, the monster's collecting right now here and doesn't get dropped down to our killing chamber. And also you see some items are stuck, but they will get dropped down automatically through the system with this water right there. So then let's take a look into the chests here. So you see, we have 3 chests with emeralds, almost after 5 minutes, almost a chest of emeralds, and around 300 redstone and some gunpowder. And here you see the single items. We get tons of totems. You can just take them out and take them, collect them again if you need more totems. But normally a chest should be enough for your whole Minecraft world forever. So yeah, if you want more items collected, then you have to add them to the collecting system. That's, for example, glow dust or sugar or anything that you could need. Even glass bottles or sticks or spider eyes. Here you could also, of course, add more chests for emeralds, so you don't have to take them out after a few minutes. So you're free in your design. So this is the end of the video. I really hope you liked it, and if you want to build it and you need some help, make sure to join my Discord or ask in the comments. And also I would really appreciate if you could consider subscribing, because we are getting close to our goal of 1000 subscribers. So yeah, also like the video if you liked it, and hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!